Welcome to Radmore Farm. We've got a very unique day today, something we've never done before, and you're going to be experiencing it with us. This field of sheep here, all of these, you can see them all around here, have never been moved from here to the field that we're going to. In fact, this is the first time these sheep have ever grazed this field, and we got them here. We had lots of pairs of hands and we did it quite well. But going back, they've got to come through this gate, through this tiny door, then all the way through the farmyard and back round into our lambing barn. Now this could be very interesting. What I'm going to try to do is set some cameras up and do it in a bit of a montage style, because I'm going to be too out of puff running around like an idiot to be able to do too much talking. So the idea is we'll have this gate opened, we'll send the dog out all around the field here, hopefully he can bring them to the front here, we'll run them through this. And once they're through there, we're hoping all the obstacles are covered and sorted. So let's take a look. So we're going to come through here. So we've got some bales here ready set up, a bit of a channel. I'm going to move my Kubota, but we've got some pitfalls. So we're going to have to try and perhaps put this tractor along this end here and create a bit more of a funnel, because they've then got to go out of that door. But that's not, it continues, trust me. So they've got to come out of this door, not go this way to the hay and all the food for the cattle, then round. Now this bit here has got to be blocked. So we're going to block that up. So hopefully they go around this way, and that way we'll take them all the way round to the farm. Hold on, there you go, all the way around to the farm. Through a yard, hopefully all cordoned off. So this area here is really our sort of main danger point, because if they just go running out there, we're not going to get them back. So there's lots to do. So hopefully by the time you see this again, you'll see just nice pictures of sheep rolling by. But we'll see, let's see how we get on. Before we do that, I've just got to drive back around the top of the farm and get the cattle and everything littered, because to do this job today, we've got to have all the machines basically being gates and barriers. And we're going to have to do this all day, because we're going to be sorting these lambs ready to be sold into the meat market. In our case, hopefully to our local butchers. So it's going to be an all-day thing, and we've got the people coming later on to take a look at them. So we've got to get them in and hold them in and keep them in, but not take any of the barricades down. So any jobs with tractors or machinery I've got to do now before we get the sheep in. So we're just going to drive back round to the farm, park this up, and then go from there. Before I jump in the yard, I'm just going to give you a little bit more background on what we're doing. So we've also got to, where I just showed you is all the way over there. And if you can see in the distance there, that's the corner of the same field. We can't bring it up that way. So this gap here, this gap, they're going to have to come around the corner toward us here. And I might see if I can run the camera from this yard down there, because this is the barn they're going to be going in. It's very, very complex. We also don't want them going in the kidding barn, which is in here, where all the little goats live. You see the little goats already out there, look. Bloody things, they're always getting out. And we don't want to run them down there, because that's where someone else lives. So this has all got to be blocked as well. Lots and lots of gates to do. I know what you're saying, why don't you just get a sheep handling system? Have you seen the prices of them? But every time we do this, we go, when it's done and it's dusted, it's not so bad. But it's always a massive job before you actually get it done. So yeah, we'll walk around here, I'll just quickly show you. So they've got to come all the way down here. Keep going. So that is the corner I showed you earlier. They're going to run all the way up here, around the corner and down there. And I'm not that fit, you know, I'm a big boy. Hopefully the dog will do most of the work. So stay tuned if you like sheepdogs. that's all the sheep out, all moved and done. I'm now going to show the field. Yep. All empty, just creep feeders and things to move. So we'll get ready for that. So we've got them all weighed and done. Overall, a bit disappointed, especially as we've been feeding them a lot of creep. Excuse me, a bit dusty today. I'm just going to go fetch actually the creep feeders now on the tractor. And yeah, so I'm hoping we've got someone coming out this afternoon to take a look at them. We had quite a few ready, quite a few nearly ready that they might want still. But I think time will tell.
Sunshine and rain, joy and pain. I love sunshine and rain.
Appreciate all your support and your subscribes and everything, so thank you very much. If you've enjoyed learning this video about how we do our lambs and our weighing, not that I've taught you that much, but if you've enjoyed it, please like and subscribe.